it's Tanya Beautiful here and welcome back to my channel. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, be sure to click the button down below and also click that little bell notification so that you guys can be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. So before I get into the video, I would like to wish you guys a happy new year, and to all of my loyal subscribers, thank you guys for still being here. Today I'm basically going to be giving you guys like a bit of an backstory slash update on me and why I have been gone for so long. The sun just shifted and I'm mad because I wanted to record this video with the bright sunlight, but whatever, we're gonna continue with this video. So basically this video I'm going to be letting you guys know everything that's been going on with me and why I've been MIA and things like that. So yeah, if you guys follow me here on my channel, you guys do know that I did move in October of last year. I recently moved in October of 2016, and I had an issue with my internet and things like that. They don't have optimum in this area, so literally I was dry. I couldn't upload, couldn't do anything. Like, I could have recorded, but I'm gonna get into that in a second. So basically I had an issue with the internet. Luckily now I have the internet. I got some money together, I got my internet and things like that. So yeah, that's part of why I've been MIA. In about November of last year, I started to feel a little bit funny. I was becoming very dizzy at times and I didn't understand why. I really wasn't feeling my best. There were times where I was extremely nauseous. I just didn't feel good at all, and it was something that kept going and going and going up until this point. So in November, when I started feeling this way, I actually went to the emergency, and when I went to the emergency, I was actually sent home. Basically they figured that I had exhaustion, well, extreme exhaustion, and that I needed to get rest and, you know, take more vitamins and, you know, just stop doing so much work and stop having so much things to do on myself so that I can basically be rid of these symptoms that I've been having. But that didn't actually work. They actually gave me IV that honestly that did not work. So basically I kept feeling this way all throughout Thanksgiving. So we hit December now and I'm still having these feelings. It's crazy. I don't like it. And I actually end up going to the emergency again, but this time I actually called the ambulance. They came for me. I had been drinking earlier that day when they came for me, but you know, that's not, I knew that that wasn't the reason why I was feeling what I was feeling. I knew that there had to be something more to it. I knew that I was not okay, basically. So going to them, it was also an epic fail again. Told me the same thing, you know, you have exhaustion, you need to get more rest, or maybe you need to not skip meals, get help with the baby, things like that. So then I go a third time, and this time I went downtown, and they just honestly, they admitted me, had me sitting there like literally. I left work that day and I was feeling dizzy as hell. I felt like I was gonna faint. I felt like I was gonna drop on the ground. So I walked myself to the hospital. I went there, they admitted me, and also there they did nothing. But it was the worst experience that I've ever had at a hospital. They actually just let me sit there in the waiting area while I felt like I was gonna pass out. I was crying, I was breathing heavy. They didn't do anything. Literally had me sitting there for about an hour and a half before they got me seen by a doctor. When I was seen by the doctor, he took about another hour before he came to speak to me. So literally it was just a waiting game. Long story short, they send me home with nothing. Oh, you need to follow up with your primary care doctor, which I know that they did this because I didn't have my insurance on at the time. So I feel like that's why most of these doctors sit there and not give you the proper care that you need, because they feel like, oh, you don't have any insurance. Okay, so now we're in January and New Year's comes, dizziness, nausea, not feeling well, the world is spinning as I'm just standing there, and I this one particular day, I couldn't take it. I went out a Sunday night, then a Saturday night, and then Sunday morning I was just really, really dizzy. I figured, let me eat, take my vitamins. Nothing worked. Okay? Nothing. So I basically tried to lay down, take a nap, and yeah, I felt like I was gonna pass out once again. So I put on my clothes and I walked once again to the emergency. Now this hospital, it was the third time of them seeing me. The one downtown, never went back there again because they're full of shit, basically. So I went to them now, and this time I'm crying. I'm really like, I don't feel good. This is bad. I don't like this dizziness. I told them I felt like I was gonna pass out. They saw me right away. They put me through the back. They took my pressure. They checked my blood to see if I had any diabetes, anything like that. Everything was normal. I'm fine at that point. So now they're trying to figure out what's going on. So I go to the back and I speak to a doctor right away. They came to me right away, asked me questions. I let them know how I was feeling, the dizziness, the nausea, things like that. Now, my doctor, so she came to me and she was like, what's wrong? I let her know what's going on. And she said, you know what? It sounds like you may have vertigo. Now, for those of you who don't know what vertigo is, I'll either leave the medical term in the video or I'll leave it in the description box down below. But basically what vertigo is, it's something that causes you to be dizzy all the time. You get vertigo attacks. Basically, it's something that makes you feel like the world is spinning around you. So basically you'll be standing still, but you literally feel like the world is spinning. You'll feel like you're moving. You'll feel like you're gonna pass out. Literally, it gives you that feeling like you're gonna pass out. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good, and I hate the feeling. And because of the dizziness that happens, basically you get symptoms as if you are going through like motion sickness. So that's where the nausea comes from. And this is basically something, vertigo is basically something that starts within your ears. Basically, I was diagnosed with vertigo. So, I mean, I was so dizzy at times that I had to lay down all the time. I wasn't feeling good. It was horrible. Going to work, it was a struggle for me because literally I would have to continuously take breaks and continuously just have to sit down and all these other things. Like, it was just crazy, and I hated the feeling. I hated everything about it. So what they did was she gave me some prescriptions, and she actually sent me home on prescriptions, and I was taking the pills for about 3 to 4 days. But then there were a lot of dangerous side effects to the pills, so I stopped taking the pills and I started Googling ways that I could, control my vertigo and things like that. And I found a lot of things about ginger and lemon and things like that that could stop the nausea. But I needed something to stop the dizziness. So I ended up continuing my search on Google, and I found something called Vertigo. And these are basically drops that you rub behind your ear. So you rub that on the skin. You basically take 2 drops and rub it behind of each ear on that skin behind your ear. It stops the symptoms in about 2 to 5 minutes. And I love these things. They are literally only $17. But the pills, which make you nauseous, which make you dizzy, are like $40-something, which I don't understand why they wouldn't just recommend these to people. But I found this because I am more of like a natural remedy type of person. And the Vertigo drops, they basically have all natural oils that can help stop the symptoms. Also, What I used that really helped me was boiling up some ginger, like the raw ginger from like the Koreans or the Chinese grocery stand. You can boil that up, or you can get ginger tea bags. They have something else called ginger root that they're actually capsules that you can actually take, and most of these things are just to help you with the nausea and some of the symptoms that are brought on by the vertigo. Vertigo is something that I had no idea about, but it's very common in a lot of people. Like literally anybody can get vertigo. Children can get vertigo. Basically, it doesn't make you pass out, but it makes you feel like you're gonna pass out. I hate vertigo. I wish that it didn't exist. I wish it was something that could make it just disappear for real. But it's something that goes away on its own over time, so you have to kind of be patient with it. There's bad days where I literally just have to lay down all day sometimes, and then there's good days where I can just be free and do whatever I want. But for the most part, as long as I have my drops and some ginger in my pocket, I'm good. It has affected my life in a lot of ways, and that is one of the biggest reasons why I could not record, because I was diagnosed with vertigo. Like I said, I did not know that it existed. When I heard it, I was like, what? But yeah, it's something that starts within your ear. It's like an imbalance within your ear. Because of this, I couldn't record. Like, I didn't have drops, I didn't have ginger, I didn't even know what the hell I had. I was just being dizzy all the time and feeling like I'm gonna faint, and calling the ambulance because I'm scared, because I don't know what's going on, going to the emergency, crying, just stressed out. And because of the vertigo, because I didn't know what it was, I was stressing out. I couldn't record, I couldn't stand up and do my hair for too long, so literally I was just wearing wigs. And if I had a weave in, I let it stay because I couldn't stand up and do my weave. Literally, I'd be standing still and I'd feel like I'm going like this. But I'm literally just standing like this, you know what I mean? So it was a lot. Like, I couldn't interact with my daughter the way that I needed to. Like, I couldn't clean the way that I needed to. I tried to do a little bit here and there. Like, I would have to clean, stop, clean, stop, clean, stop. Now, with the vertigo drops, my life is a little bit easier now. Like, I can control it now that I know what it is. I'm not as worried as I used to be anymore. I just rub it behind my ear and I make sure I have my ginger on hand, whether it's in a teacup or just the raw ginger. It's good to just chew the raw ginger because that really helps with the nausea, because it really makes you feel like you're gonna throw up, but you're not actually gonna throw up. I mean, maybe some people can, depending on their stomach, but I just get really nauseous, and I don't know, you guys. I'm just glad that I found out what it is, and it's something that's gonna go away over time. But I really needed to just come on and let you guys know, like, what's been going on and why I haven't been wanting to record. Like, it's been a struggle, y'all. This one is actually almost done, but I have a pharmacy. You can't really get it at every single pharmacy, so I would recommend that you guys get online and order it from Walmart. Walmart is actually the only place that has it in the store on hand. I can't really find it anywhere else. I actually know a pharmacy that I go to where I just go to them, or I could call them and I order them, and I just go the next day and I go pick it up. It's that simple for me. So yeah, I just been happier that I know what it is and that I can control it, and that it's really been better now. Before, it was crazy because I couldn't even stand up and take a shower. I would feel like I'm gonna faint in the shower. But yeah, that's pretty much it for like my little I guess my vertigo diagnosis. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, and if you guys have vertigo, or if you guys feel like you may have the same symptoms as I do, nausea, feeling dizzy, feeling like the place is spinning but you're standing still, things like that, then you should probably go to your doctor and see what they say. But definitely, this is all natural, so anybody can literally use that. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.